ARM templates are extremely powerful and flexible way to do infrastructure as code in Azure. But sometimes it's really hard to get started. So check out the next episode of DevOps Lab, where Frank Boucher, he's going to show us how to get started quickly. Welcome to the DevOps Lab. Today, got another special guest. We've got Frank Boucher with us again, and he's going to show us how to get started with ARM templates quickly with both quick starts and also from existing resources that are already deployed in Azure. Hey, Frank, how's it going?
It's going very well. How about you, Abel?
Doing pretty good. So I'm excited because I have been following along all these lessons. I'm getting pretty good at ARM templates, I think. But whenever I have to create one, I don't know where to start. And you were telling me you have ways where you can it's easier to do it.
Yeah, because like we don't want to reinvent the wheel. Like if you're trying to create a website with a database or like a VM with a load balancer or something, there's probably someone who already create a template for that. So why not reusing it? So today I want to show you how you could do that very easily.
Cool. Let's take a look and see.
So in the Microsoft documentation, there's an Azure Quickstart template, a website that is available, and you can find it really easy with the aka.ms/quickarm. So in there, there's a search and you will see a bunch of templates already created. And the nice thing about this site that I like is because everything is based on GitHub. So you could go directly on GitHub and we'll get there later. But here what I like is I will see the name of the resource, a quick description, and I could see last time it was updated. So it's nice to see, like if I'm trying to look at something very old or that just get refreshed, so I know it got all the best available. So let's say I want to create we talk about the VM, so let's say I want to create a simple Ubuntu VM.
Okay.
And then here I have it, deploy a simple Ubuntu Linux VM. So great, like that look interesting. So let's click on it. I will just open it in another tab, just to keep that one since I'm sure we'll get back to it. And so now I see more detail. So right from this page, I could deploy that template to Azure right away. One click, boom, in my subscription. That's kind of convenient. I could go on GitHub. We'll get back to that later. Again, we have the description, we have a little bit more details, and we know by now that, with an ARM template, to make it very reusable, we have parameters. So here I have a very clear and easy to understand parameter list with the description. So I could see right away what I need to prepare. I even have PowerShell and CLI command if I want to do it. So, okay, it's fun, the one-click button, but there are a good chance you want to put that maybe in your, CI, CD, or you want to do it in a script. So here you have all the command right away to do it. So very convenient. And if we go, let's see, we want to know all the details about that template, and we want to see the ARM template itself because it's all about quick start. So of course, you want to customize it. Maybe you want like add an extra storage, or maybe you have, you want to limit the size of the VM. So, we want to see everything. So opening in another tab, the GitHub page, and here I am in GitHub. I see all the details. I see there's other linked. I could dig and see the deploy to Azure JSON. So I could see exactly what it looks like. So I have my JSON file that now we know, and we say it's very long. So imagine all the time you save by doing that instead of typing that. Even if Visual Studio Code extension is really fast, just a few clicks, much faster.
Yeah, I like having an example to work off of. This is awesome.
So this is really convenient. And if I go back to the first page in the Quick Start, a nice thing also is here, you could sort, if I We could sort by most popular, the date updated. If you don't see right away in the first page exactly what you're looking for, there's a way to sort. And you could also sort by resource type. Let's say you want to know, I don't know, the cognitive services, and you could go and say, oh, I want to see the cognitive services where they are just here. And now I have cognitive services API translation. So I could just go there. I'll have the same kind of information from the rest. So very convenient.
Very useful. Wow, this is super, super useful. I can use it already. Nice.
Yeah. And sometime we already have something running because we did it through the portal. Because, like it's very natural. Portal, this is why Portal is so cool. It's very friendly. You go there, you click, 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 you deploy your solution, fill up the form, and before you know, you had the full solution deploy and it's up and running. And then, okay, now I want to repeat, or I just want to secure and create an ARM template. You want to reverse engineer what's in there. So there's different way to do that. Of course, we can go in the portal. And let me show you that right away. And I didn't log in the portal. So here I am in the Azure portal. And from any resource group or resource, we can export, reverse engineer the ARM template. So I will just pick one like it's there. I will take this resource group. It's a project I'm working on. The amount of resource inside the resource group will just make the ARM template more complex or longer to generate, but it shouldn't be a problem. And now from this left panel, I could search export template, or if you're lazy like me, you could just type export and you'll have it. Like always search because they add always new feature there. So by clicking this, it will take a few seconds, depending, like I said, on how big, how many resources you have. But you will end up with a template, a parameter file, and you will be able to dig into it.
Wow.
So mine obviously was big.
So I can do this with any resource group that's in my subscription?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. That's super useful.
There it is. So say I told you it was a big one. So I have 104 resources in that resource group.
Yeah.
So pretty big. But so from this tree here, I could navigate quickly to different resources. I could go explore the parameter. So here I have my template. If I want to switch to the parameter file, I could just go the different tab. And now I'm in my parameter file. So right away, I could have a glimpse of what it is. They prepare a script also, so I could download a PowerShell script or a CLI script to deploy all those things. And one more thing we can do, I think it's really interesting, is we can add to the library. So this thing is in preview, but now you're saving that thing from inside the portal, inside your subscription. So you could repeat. So that's kind of convenient.
Yeah,
and of course,
very, very interesting.
You could just redeploy it right away.
Awesome.
So this is all very nice if you want to start full complex, but maybe you're working able on a template and there's a tiny little bit you're not sure the format, or it doesn't work, or you're not sure like what's the property, or maybe you just want to know what's the resource type, how's the name of this specific resource. So there's one more trick I want to show you.
Okay.
That's the Resource Explorer. And very easy to remember, the URL is resources.azure.com. So you land on this page, and from there, you could pick your subscription if you have multiple. Here, I just picked my account. And now you could explode your subscription and go right away and go search by providers, so meaning like the type of resource, or you could go by resource group. So let's go explore what kind of resources I have. So let's go in the same we just saw, so auto convert test. And now I could say, okay, let's go see what kind of provider I have here. Oh, I had a logic app. So let's see our web app. Let's go web. I was function, so I could now go dig and see all the details that I wanted.
Oh, very cool.
And on the right, you see I have the part. So if I say, for example, let's go configuration.
Mhm.
Now I have the configuration. I could see here, that's the way I get it with the HTTP GET, because everything in the back is with an API. All the command we do, all the portal, it's always an API. So this tool show us the raw information. And now I have like all my setting, all my configuration that I could put in my ARM template. And we see like it's the full everything. Most of the time we don't pass all value. We just put what's important for us. But here I have everything, and that's why you see a bunch of nulls and things like that. But everything is there. So that's one very convenient tool. A lot of time when I have like a website or something and I just want to repeat it. So yeah, I would like to deploy something like this. So how do I set this property? And I could go in Azure Resource Explorer, find the same resource that I have up and running in Azure, and with the name, with that tree, dig into it, look, and now I have it on the right. I have the JSON, I copy paste that in my ARM template, and voila.
Awesome stuff, Frank. This is so incredibly cool. I've been using ARM templates a lot now, learning from you, and I think I don't know if I'm getting good at it, but I'm getting pretty functional. But it's still really tough for me to get started. And having those quick starts, that's super useful. But really being able to look at things that I've already have deployed in my Azure subscription and being able to pull out ARM templates there and using things like that, wow, that is super, super useful. Thank you so much, Frank. This is so helpful. Viewers, if you want to learn more about ARM templates, about the quick starts, about finding what the ARM template should look like for resources that are already deployed, check out the links below and join us next time on the DevOps Lab.